Your Google Ads campaign will fail if your landing page is not up to scratch, and more particularly if your call to actions are not sorted on your landing page. Call to actions is absolutely imperative so that when people are looking at your website, then you are prompting them on what call to action, what is it that you want people to do when they read your page, when they're scrolling down the page, what is it that you want them to do? And the last thing you should be doing is assuming that they are going to scroll right to the top of the page and click on the contact us button, because people don't do that, right? It's like walking inside a shop. And if you're trying to find a jumper, for example, you could be looking around all around the shop, but you might end up walking out because you can't find what you're looking for. However, if somebody intercepts you and say, hey, sir, what are you looking for? And you say, hey, I'm looking for a jumper. They can say, hey, yes, go to that aisle and you'll be able to see the jumpers the type of jumpers that you're looking for. So that was a form of call to action. You need to do the same on your website. So as and when people are scrolling down your pages, then they get to understand, hey, what is it that you want them to do, because you're prompting them to say, hey, this is what you can do now. So in this video, I want to show you 14 popular call to actions which I encourage our customers to use on their websites, which makes a whole lot of difference, and it massively increases conversion rates. The 14th one is one that very few people are using, but yet it's the most popular one, and so people are missing out on this hugely. So make sure you watch the video to the end. And at the same time, do me a favor, if you want to learn more about Google Ads, or if you want to learn more about landing page optimization or just digital marketing strategies, get in touch with me. The link is at the bottom, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications button, so when I do produce new content, you'll be the first to be notified. So let's get on with the show. 14 absolute must call to actions you must have on your landing page. Number one, start your free trial. So what this is doing, this is saying, hey, we want you to try our product out, but you're not committed. You don't have to get your credit cards out or your debit cards, and it's an easy way in for people to trial your software or your services without having to have a hard committal. So it's a great way of building that database so you can build a relationship with your customers. Download now. Straightforward, download. So it's great for offering free resources like ebooks, white papers, or software demonstration. Got my tongue twisted then. Software demos. But it's also great for lead magnets. And what lead magnets can do is to help you build your database of people who are interested in your products or services, who you can then resell to later on, or you can even nurture through automated emails, SMS messages, and so on. Get started. So this is a great call to action to say, hey, you've read about our service, why not get started right now just by hitting that get started button. Learn more. This is brilliant, because what this is saying is that you're getting people to commit to something or learn more about your software or your services without having to commit to it right on the outset. Because, for example, if you say book now, that's a high committal, right? People have to be sure that they want to use your services, whereas learn more is simply saying, hey, give us a go, or have a further read, right? It's a lot more of an easier way of getting your potential customers to read more about your products or services, or even sign up to your products or services, because it doesn't sound like it's a hard committal. Number 5, subscribe now. The way subscribe works, and I see this flawed in most websites, is that they simply say, hey, subscribe here for our newsletter, right? But as an end user, you got to think, hey, why would I want to subscribe to your newsletter? So subscribe now is great, but it's only great if you put an incentive in it as to why they should subscribe now. For example, get 10% off your first order, or receive weekly updates or weekly tips or whatever. So give it some context as to why people should subscribe to your newsletter or your services. Book your consultation. So this is great for services-based industry. For example, if you do, laser hair removal, for example, So you can say book your consultation by clicking on this button. Don't expect people to scroll all the way to the top. So as and when people are reading about your products, your services, as and when they're scrolling down, hit them with the button saying book your consultation. Have a play around with book your consultation or book your free consultation maybe. Add to cart or buy now. So again, this is more for e-commerce businesses, but the point I'm trying to demonstrate here is that use different terminology. Right? Some people like add to cart, some people just like buy or buy now. So you need to be experimenting with which call to action is going to yield you the greatest returns on your e-commerce. Schedule a demo. Absolutely fantastic for if you've got a software or a service that you're providing which isn't, maybe it's not easy for people to understand, and you just want to show them, because by scheduling a demonstration, what you're doing is when they attend your Zoom lesson or your face-to-face, whichever way you actually do this, they're building a relationship with you. So you can tell them about your services, the benefits, how it's going to help them, and then give them the options of, hey, you can now either trial this or sign up to our service or give it a go and so on, because you've built that relationship with them. Sign up for free. So this is saying, hey, you can sign up free, there's no cost involved. Even though what a lot of people do is they say sign up for free and you do give them that service, but there's always an option to upgrade them to a better paid service for a small amount of fee or even some packages. Claim your offer. So this is great for promotions, discounts. Everyone likes discounts. Everyone likes a special offer. So this is great. But again, play around with the terminology. Claim your offer, special discounts, or get your special discount, limited time offer, and so on. Number 12, see pricing. So again, people might be reading about your services, but now what you're doing is you're prompting them to say, hey, you've read about our services, click here to view our pricing. So you have in this case, you're showing the confidence that you've got an open pricing policy. Number 13, get in touch. Simple and straightforward. Asking people to get in touch with you, and again, experiment with this. If you're using something like Google Ads, you can experiment with like get in touch or call us now or book now. So you can do an experiment and leave the experiment running for a period of 4 weeks, 5 weeks, or whatever, and see which button is yielding you more conversions. The last one, which is an absolute must, but a lot of people are missing out on, is live chat. It's instant, real-time communication. People haven't got patience anymore. People don't always want to wait a day or wait several hours to receive a response to their query. They just want it answered now. So it's absolutely imperative to have a live chat facility built into your website. Now, if you can't handle, if you think that, hey, you haven't got the resources, well, at our agency, we do automated live chats, which are AI powered. So the AI, the artificial intelligence, can chat on your behalf because we'll train the AI on how your products or services work and what your call to actions are and so on. So guys, if you found that useful, well, I'd like to know, what is your best call to action? Which call to action did you see here which you think that, hey, that's a good call to action, but I don't think I'm using it? Or maybe you've got a landing page and you think, do I have any call to actions at all, except the contact us button or book a demo right at the top of the page? If you want further analysis, or if you want us to take a look at your website, there'll be a link at the bottom of this video. Get in touch with us, and either myself or a member of my team, we're more than happy to get in touch with you. Again, in the comments, please tell me, what's your experience of call to actions? Which one do you think that you should be using, which maybe you're not using? Put it in the comments below, and remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications button, and I look forward to seeing you on another video. Goodbye for now.